Never meant to cause you any sorrow. Never meant to cause you any pain. Only wanted one time to see you laughing. I only wanna see you laughing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. I only want to see you bathing in the purple rain. I never wanted to be your weekend lover. Some kind of friend, hey, baby, I can never steal you from another. It's such a shame our friendship had to end. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. It's time we reached out for something new. That means you too. You say you want a leader. Well, you got about 400 of them sitting in front of you. Let's let them lead. Oh, to the purple rain, a purple rain, purple rain, yeah, 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 yeah. Purple rain, purple rain. Oh, you know what I'm singing about up here? Come on now, raise your hand. Ooh, oh, only wanna see you, only wanna see you in the purple rain. So it's 1, 2.
Nope. Hang on. 2.5. 5.6832.
That's right. Forget it. I'll just do the skeleton.
Yeah, groove it. Take your time. It's like, I'm trying to keep time. All the shit, my left foot's gone. That's what time is. I keep pushing it.
Okay, you guys ready?
I know, and that's
not too fast.
rubber band. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cause we ain't got time to chat. You and me, we're going out to catch the latest sound. Guaranteed to blow your mind so I won't come down. Hey, y'all, prepare yourself for the rubber band. Man, you never heard a sound like a rubber band. Man, you're bound to lose control when the rubber band starts to jam. This dude is out of sight. Everything he does seems to come out right. Once I went to hear him play at a club outside of town. I was so surprised, I was hypnotized by the sound these cats put down. When I saw this short fat dude, such a strand between his toes, I laughed so hard cause the man got down, finally reached his nose. Hey y'all, prepare yourself for the rubber band. Man, you never heard a sound. Oh, he's bound to lose control. Oh, he's out of sight. Man, do everything just go all right? How in the world did they learn to do that? Oh, Lord. Lord, help me get away. Hey, y'all, prepare yourself for the prepare yourself. You hear me? You never heard a sound. Oh, you're bound to lose control. Start the jam. Rubber band man. How much this stuff do you think we can stand? All this rhythm and grace and debonair for one man, Lord. And then they had the nerve to wiggle his left toe till his knee got feeling in his head, y'all. Well, come on, baby. Hey, y'all, prepare yourself. Won't you prepare yourself? You hear me? You never heard the sound. You're bound to lose control. Rubber band man start to jam, moving up and down, crossing land. Gotta wiggle all in his ways. Everything about him seems out of place. Just a move, just a move, just a move, just a rubber band man. Just a move, just a move, just a move, just a move, just a rubber band man. Lord, get down, yeah. Get down, rubber. And we could have done the 7-minute version of that, but we didn't.
Shut up.
You know what? Maybe you do the other Stevie Wonder.
Sir Duke, I wish.
I wish.
I think. Boy, it's been a minute.
All right, we're going to keep this Motown vein going for a second here. I think you start this.
my shoes. I didn't have time. I thought it was just a sound check.
Ready? Superstitious. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Stevie. Very superstitious, writing on the wall. Very superstitious, ladder's about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke a looking glass. 7 years of bad love, good things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Oh, very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Rid me of the problems to all that you can. Maybe in a daydream, leave me going strong. You don't want to save me. Sad is my song. When you believe in things that you don't understand, and you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. No, no, yeah. Very superstitious, devil on his way. Very superstitious, got nothing more to say. 13-month-old baby broke a looking glass. 7 years of bad love, good things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, and you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Oh, thank you. I heard applause. Really? Buy that person lunch. Where are they? Ah, buy her lunch. One, two, three, four. Well, she was just 17, and you know what I mean. And the way she looked was way beyond compare. So how could I dance with another? Oh, when I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at me, and I could see that before too long I'd fall in love with her. She wouldn't dance with another. Oh, when I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. Oh, and I saw her standing there. Well, my heart went boom when I crossed that room, and I held her hand in mine. Oh, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, and before too long I fell in love with her. Now I'll never dance with another. Oh, and I saw her standing there. Well, since I saw her standing there. Yeah, well, since I saw her standing there.
Let's just can't take my eyes off.
There's a button I shouldn't hit. Ready? One, two, three, and...
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. Oh, I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Trust in me when I say, oh pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you. Baby, let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Heaven to touch. Oh, I wanna hold you so much. And long last love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Trust in me when I say, oh pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray. Oh pretty baby, now that I found you, stay. Oh pretty baby, trust in me when I say, I need you baby, and if it's quite alright, I want you baby to warm a lonely night. Oh, let me love you, baby, let me love you.
About 7 minutes.
Keep going.
Or so.
Let's do I'm a Believer and the Leonard Skinner. Okay? Perfect. Thanks. Thank you. Ready? Yep.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. It's a appointment on it, all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more than just a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? Do-do-do-do. All you get is pain. Do-do-do-do. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. What's the use in trying? Do-do-do-do. All you get is pain. saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. No, I'm in love. I'm a believer, I couldn't leave her if I tried. It's a soft face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. Said I'm a believer, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm a believer, 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 I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Hey, y'all want to know how to be a great guitar player? Stay tuned. Turn it up. Big wheels keep on turning. Carry me home to see my kin. Running songs about the Southland. Miss Alabama once again, and I think it's a sin. Yeah. Well, I heard Mr. Young sing about her, but I heard Neil put it down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember. Southern man don't need him around anyhow. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. In Birmingham, they loved the governor. Fool, 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 now we all did what we could do. Now Watergate does not bother me. Does your conscience bother you? Tell the truth. Sweet home Alabama, where the skies are so blue. Sweet home Alabama, Lord, I'm coming home to you. Here I come, Alabama.
Live and online from the Fifth Third Arena, this is the 2024 Western Governors University Commencement Ceremony in Cincinnati, Ohio. This ceremony is for the Leavitt School of Health and the School of Education graduates. This is a live broadcast and will be available for replay on YouTube and WGU's website.
Welcome, everyone. It is my distinct honor to convene the 98th commencement of Western Governors University. I'm Dr. Courtney Hills Macbeth, Chief Academic Officer and Provost for WGU. We welcome you all to Cincinnati, the city that is home to the greatest chili in the world, the first Major League Baseball team, our nation's 27th President, William Howard Taft, and of course, Sunday's running of the 26th Flying Pig Marathon. The Queen City of the West has always led the way in culture, arts, and civilization, a fitting location to celebrate our WGU graduates. Graduates, families, and friends, thank you for joining us as we celebrate this momentous occasion. And for every one of you that is here, we know there are many others who are unable to join in person but are streaming. A special welcome to our online guests for joining across the country and around the world. As you celebrate, please share your excitement on social media using the hashtag WGUGrad. What a great gathering of our night owls worldwide. Now, if you're able, please stand for our national anthem.
We are delighted to be hosting you in Cincinnati. Thank you, Tadrick Robinson, for an inspiring performance. Tadrick is a WGU graduate and multi-instrumentalist jazz composer and producer from Lawrenceville, Georgia. In 2017, Tadrick's debut album rose to #1 on Billboard's Jazz Albums chart. Today, Tadrick will walk across the stage to receive his MBA in IT management. Yay. What a privilege to hear you perform, Tadrick. Thank you for sharing your talents with us. I'm Allison Bell, the Regional Vice President of WGU's Central Region. On behalf of the entire university and our Board of Trustees, we honor our graduates and congratulate you on completing one of life's great achievements. WGU graduates, I hope your memories of this day will remain with you forever. Commencement is a celebration of a milestone. It marks the moment you cross the line between student and alum, between one phase of your life and the next, and in this moment, we stand together at that moment between what is behind and what is ahead, what is known and the unknown. Each of you has accomplished something extraordinary. Your graduation is a milestone reached and a dream achieved. It's the culmination of challenges faced and obstacles overcome. You have taken a unique journey to make it here, and your determination and perseverance inspire all of us and mark a pathway for others to follow. Given that children of college graduates are 10 times more likely to attain a degree, many of you have not only enhanced your own life, but also that of your families and the generations that will follow you. WGU began in 1997, near the dawn of the internet. Our 19 governors had the foresight to see technological advances as an opportunity to adapt, even reinvent higher education, to make it more accessible and affordable, to improve its quality and relevancy to the future of work, and to increase its focus on students and delivering value for them. Ultimately, to change lives for the better. WGU has awarded more than 370,000 degrees. Today's milestone represents an unprecedented level of dedication, persistence, creativity, and resilience. And for that, we congratulate and celebrate you. Cincinnati's own William Howard Taft, our nation's 27th president, once said, "Great leaders are not born overnight, they are molded by experience and character." The education you've received at WGU has prepared you to bravely lead, to persist in the face of great obstacles. You're now equipped to move yourselves and your families and your communities forward with passion and freedom, and we know you'll be successful. Our master's graduates join only 14% of adults in the U.S. who hold a master's degree. Most of you are graduating today with a family member. Many of you are graduating today with a family member, and we offer special congratulations to those who are sharing an accomplishment with a loved one. WGU is grateful to be recognized year after year as a military-friendly university, and we are especially honored to recognize the military members proudly wearing red, white, and blue cords. We thank you for your service to our country and ask you to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Also joining us are many of our WGU faculty and staff. Profound thanks to our faculty and instructors. Would you please put your hands together to offer your appreciation for their time and dedication to supporting your journey? Thank you. And now I'd like to share some facts about today's graduating class. There are 656 graduates earning master's and bachelor's degrees. 43% of you are the first in your family to earn a college degree. We extend a special congratulations to you. 33% of you identify as students of color. Your average age is 36 years old. The youngest is 20, and the oldest is 69. The average time to earn your degree was 2 years and 7 months. 41 states are represented here today. The state with the most graduates is Ohio, okay, with 131. Our graduate who's traveled the farthest to join us today is from Smith River, California, 2,540 miles away. Thank you for making the trip. You all worked diligently to reach an educational milestone that will change the course of your own history and influence future generations. Thank you for allowing all of us at WGU to play a part in your dream. It has been our honor. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce and welcome to the lectern WGU's President Scott Pulsifer. President Pulsifer.
OH. Thank you very much. It's great to be back here. I spent 5 years of my life living in Columbus, Ohio. I love this great state. It's great to be here with all of you. Graduates, what an inspiring moment for me and truly for all of us to be here to share this moment of pride and recognition with each and every one of you. You have, as Vice President Bell highlighted, overcome many obstacles to complete your degree, and you've persevered to that end. Each of you has an amazing story that has brought you to this point in your life. Like Leah Blevins from West Portsmouth, Ohio, who has fought through injuries from a serious car accident to walk across the stage today and earn her master's in teaching mathematics. And Sarah Carnes from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, a full-time mother who completed 26 courses in 4 months to earn her bachelor's in elementary education. And Sarah didn't know this, but we're actually all here to celebrate her 42nd birthday. Happy birthday, Sarah. We know there are hundreds of stories and accomplishments worthy of highlighting, and we urge each of you to share your story with your families, with your friends, and WGU. At this time, we have the opportunity to hear from 2 of your fellow graduates as they share the respective journeys to earn their degrees. I'm delighted to introduce Tiara Jones, Master's in Nursing, Leadership and Management from Tigard, Oregon, and Daniel Baker, Master's in Education Technology and Instructional Design from Orange, California. Please join me first in welcoming Tiara to the lectern.
Good morning. I am incredibly thankful to say I am graduating with my master's degree in nursing, leadership, and management. It has not been an easy road. I'm sure we can all identify with that feeling. It came with a lot of commitment, late nights, and prioritizing school projects over things that sounded much more fun in the moment. But our dedication and not giving up has brought us all to the finish line. Looking back at the struggle, it feels so worth it now. School has not always come easy for me. Throughout my education, I have struggled in a traditional classroom setting. In high school, I struggled with focusing on the curriculum being taught in the classroom and the motivation to turn in assignments on time. It was a challenging time in my life, and I didn't always make the best decisions. As a result, I moved away from home and thought I had life all figured out. I had a struggling GPA despite trying to stay afloat, and quickly realized the traditional setting was not the right setting for me. I turned to a less traditional, go-at-your-own-pace type school, and this was my first experience with a non-traditional classroom. I ended up graduating a year later at 16 with a 4.0 GPA. After graduating, I truly thought college wasn't for me. Out of school, I was working long hours and 2 jobs just to keep up with the bills and could barely afford groceries. When I became a young mom, the story remained the same. The money didn't cover daycare. My husband sometimes worked 2 jobs so that I could become a stay-at-home mom. We got creative. We coupon clipped. I took odd jobs and utilized programs to help with groceries and insurance. I loved that time at home with my child, but after a few years, it was time for something to change. I decided to pursue my dream of becoming a nurse. Studying for my nursing degree with a toddler was one of the hardest things I have done, but it changed my life. It gave me a career I never thought was possible. Looking back at the last 11 years as a nurse, I've had so many opportunities. I've worked at a hospital, in behavioral health, public health, home infusion, and now I'm in nursing leadership. As a new nursing leader, I knew working toward my MSN would help me grow in not only my role at the time, but also in my future career. But I faced some major roadblocks: timing, and balancing a busy schedule. A few years prior, to go back to school for my master's degree, I had tried to do this, but the attempt was short-lived due to my busy life and quickly feeling like I was drowning to meet deadlines. I had dropped the program, intending to go back when my now 3 kids were just a bit older and life slowed down. Well, my kids got a bit older, but life hasn't slowed down. Several colleagues were taking the steps to go back to school and inspired me to take another look. My company offered tuition reimbursement, and I knew this would help me move up in my career. A coworker and friend of mine told me about the WGU program, and it sounded like the perfect fit for me. I researched several different schools, but ultimately loved the model of being able to go at my own pace and build the program around my life schedule. During my time here in this program, I have moved across the country, renovated 2 homes, gone on family vacations, managed a chronic health diagnosis, maintained working full-time, received a promotion, and am still a busy mom of 3. I was able to dive into my coursework between the busy seasons and take breaks when things were hectic. In the end, I still graduated earlier than expected. The program fit my learning style as well as my lifestyle, and I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to fulfill my educational goal. I'm living in a new city, adjusting to my new job as director of nursing at my company, and I can finally read for fun again. I mean, did any of us really read for enjoyment or even go outside while we were working on these degrees? For me, I know I could not have done it without the love and support and encouragement of my husband, family, and the flexibility of WGU's program. I want to say thank you to all of the staff at WGU and all of the support you provided to us graduates to ensure our success. I am thankful for the support of my mentor and the course instructors, some of who are here today. Thank you to all the families of each graduate in this room, including my own, for your support and encouragement, picking up the slack when needed, helping with dinners, kids, and just being there. I know there are many parents in this room, like my own mom, who have taught us we can do anything we put our minds to, despite the challenges we face. Many friends have cheered us from the sidelines. Every one of you that is here today to show your support has made an impact on the graduates in this room today. To anyone thinking about going back to school and furthering your education, it is possible. You can do it, no matter what stage of life you are in. Ed Helms said, "Don't be afraid of fear, because it sharpens you. It challenges you. It makes you stronger. And when you run away from fear, you also run away from the opportunity to be your best possible self." My decision to go back to school was questioned by some of those around me. I was asked jokingly if I was crazy. Challenges often came up that also made me question whether I could do this or not. I had many bouts of self-doubt. I also had these same self-doubts when stepping into a new role in my career and moving out of state. But at the end of the day, all of that is just noise, a distraction keeping us from accomplishing our goals and pursuing what will make us happy. You can accomplish the goals you set your mind to. It won't be easy, but believe in yourself and take the risk. I am glad I did. I am glad we did. We did it, WGU graduate class of 2024. Thank you.
Well, hello, night owls. Wow, look at all of that regalia. It reminds me of when my cap and gown first came in the mail. I was so excited I put them on right away, stood in front of the mirror, smiled, and whispered, "I did it." And now looking out at the sea of caps and gowns here, I see that you did it too. You probably did it better than I did. You almost certainly did it sooner.
than I did. And now we're all here in our caps and gowns. Regalia is strange. I mean, what is that? But there is no other ensemble that I would rather be donning today. Because while I am here to receive my master's degree, I've never actually had the opportunity to wear a cap and gown on stage before. Not last year when I graduated with my bachelor's degree online, and certainly not in 1980, when all of my peers were graduating from high school while I was flipping burgers at a local restaurant. You see, I had debilitating math anxiety, and I didn't think that I was smart enough to be in school. So I dropped out of high school in the 11th grade. A decision that relegated me to a life of mediocrity. I went from low-paying job to low-paying job, and I became the quintessential jack of all trades and master of none. It wasn't until I was almost 30 that I even bothered to attempt the GED. To pass the GED, you have to score into the 27th percentile on all 4 sections, including the math section. And I didn't score into the 27th percentile in the math section. I scored into the 78th percentile. Right? In the science section, I scored into the 97th percentile. That's the top 3% in the nation. Now, I was 28 years old, and that was high school level stuff. So I have no doubt that every single person in this room could do at least that well. But for a high school dropout with low self-esteem and debilitating math anxiety, seeing those scores was a life-changing event for me. Because for the first time in my life, I was able to see myself in scenarios where I might actually be wearing regalia on stage someday. I didn't know it would take this long, but I finally got here. Still the jack of all trades, but a master of education. Of all the trades that I jacked, of all the things in the world that I could have mastered, in the end, it turned out to be education, the one thing that I didn't think I could do, and yet here I stand. I do wish I'd done it sooner. If I had, I'm quite certain that I would have become a college professor. History, probably, maybe law, maybe philosophy, but definitely a college professor. Instead, I did find my way into teaching as a vocational teacher, which meant substantially less income and years of hardship and financial struggle. But if teaching is who you are, you teach when you can. And I'm proud to say that for the last 10 years, I've run one of the top 10 STEM labs in the United States. Me and my students have done everything from lasers, 3D printers, we've trained on a flight simulator, and we built a full-scale replica of the 1902 Wright Brothers glider from scratch. And I've personally trained over 100 STEM lab teachers along the way. But despite the personal fulfillment in my work, I don't own a home. I don't go on vacations. For the last few years of inflation, they have practically buried me and my family. So this regalia, this ceremony, represents a major turning point for me in my life. I've already started to entertain offers for more money than I've ever made in my life. And I know that I'm only one example. I know that for every one of you, this is a turning point for you as well. If you're here wearing a cap and gown today, it is still morning, you either didn't make the kinds of mistakes that I made, in which case you're off to a great start in life, or you've spent the last few years making changes, as I have, and your life just got better, as mine has. Either way, you're here. And I'm proud of you. And I can say that to you because I'm an old man. I turned 62 in a few days, and I'm allowed to be proud of people who are younger than me, even if they're strangers. I know that there are some who are older than I am, and for those who are older than I am, you and I can be proud of each other, and we can be proud of them together. And I know that it goes without saying, doesn't it? That each and every one of us has earned the right to feel pride in ourselves today. And by all means, let's do that. But hopefully, in so doing, we all remember to be grateful. I, for one, am deeply grateful to my mother and to my brother, two people who went out of their way, who went all in to help me accomplish this goal. If you're lucky enough to have people like that in your life today, don't forget to thank them today. And finally, I would just like to say thank you to you for listening. For me to be able to share my story out loud to so many in this moment makes this moment more powerful and more meaningful for me. I wish I could tell you that there is some life lesson to take from the story, some profound thought that I can leave you with. I don't really have that for you. The only profound thing that I can offer you is my gratitude, my profound sense of honor to be here among you, and to be the one who gets to say to you now as I exit the stage, congratulations, class of 2024. We did it.
Let's give one more round of applause for Tiara and Daniel. Two incredibly inspiring stories, just to hear how wonderful it is to be among so many of you who believe what we believe at WGU and the inherent worth of every individual and the innate capacity for each and every one of you to learn, to be better than we were before, no matter what our age. And I'm certain that is a true honor for Daniel to be here with his mother, seeing him cross this line and achieving his master's degree. Tiara, I think we all want to be a little crazy like you. For those who thought you were crazy, I want to be that kind of crazy too, knowing that whatever we aspire to can in fact be achieved. Thank you for your perseverance as well. I'm now pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, Grand Master Maurice Ashley. Maurice Ashley made history in 1999 when he became the first African-American chess Grand Master. He is a national championship coach, many-time author, chess commentator, puzzle inventor, video course creator, and motivational speaker. I have to admit, when I was reading Maurice's biography, I certainly felt that old adage of when he's playing chess, I'm playing checkers. Maurice has spent decades providing dynamic live tournament coverage of world-class chess competitions and matches. His high energy, unapologetic, and irreverent commentary combines Brooklyn street smarts with professional ESPN-style sports analysis. He has covered every class of elite event, including the World Chess Championships, the US Chess Championships, the Grand Chess Tour, and the legendary Man vs. Machine matches between Garry Kasparov and IBM's Deep Blue. Maurice has received multiple community service awards from city governments, universities, and community groups for his work. In recognition of his immense contribution to the game, he was inducted into the U.S. Chess Hall of Fame in 2016 and the Brooklyn Technical High School Hall of Fame in 2018. Today, Maurice travels the world as an ardent spokesperson for the many character-building effects of chess and shares how chess principles and strategies can be applied to improve business practices and assist with personal growth. We are so grateful to have Maurice with us today. Please welcome Grandmaster Maurice Ashley.
Thank you so much. It is my great pleasure to stand before you students, families, President Pulsifer, and esteemed faculty on this marvelous graduation day for Western Governors University. It is an important day, a momentous day, and I'm sure it's a day you all will never forget. Today, I'd like to talk to you about another momentous day, one that changed my life forever. On April 3rd, 1968, my mother, then 28 years old, took a plane from our homeland of Jamaica and flew to John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York City, where she would take her very first steps on U.S. soil. She had left her 3 children, my older brother Devon, our baby sister Alicia, and me, in the care of her mother, our grandmother, in order to work, save money, apply for and eventually gain U.S. citizenship, and then sponsor us to follow in her footsteps in this great land of opportunity. It was an enormous sacrifice to be away from her young children. Devon was 9, I was 2, and Alicia was only 7 months old. And it was an equally enormous sacrifice for our grandmother, who at 64 years old had already raised 7 children of her own, to then decide to take on the heavy burden of raising her daughter's kids for an indefinite period of time. These courageous women could not have possibly known how events were going to play out. In fact, on April 4th, 1968, the day after my mother had arrived, civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was shot and killed in Memphis, Tennessee, setting off riots in over 100 U.S. cities where scores of buildings were set on fire in protest. As my mother tells it, this horrifying tragedy and the terrifying aftermath were the very first things she saw on American television. She was shocked, dismayed, scared, and appalled, and filled with uncertainty about what it all meant and even what to do next. What she did do next would change the history of our family. While someone else may have thought that the country was too volatile, too filled with hate, anger, and division to stay and tough things out, she instead collected herself and thought about her kids back home who she wanted to help raise out of deep poverty to give us a fighting chance at a better life. She decided to forge ahead, and after 10 long years, her dream was finally realized on August 28th, 1978, when my brother, sister, and I landed at the same John F. Kennedy International Airport to reunite with her once again as a family. Ironically, that day we arrived was the 15th anniversary of the March on Washington, where, on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., Dr. King had given his now famous speech titled, "I Have a Dream." Our march to achieve our own dreams had only just begun. The neighborhood we would live in, the one my mother could afford, was Brownsville, Brooklyn. Legendary heavyweight boxer Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet, was from Brownsville, Brooklyn. Brownsville was so rough, Mike had to get out. But despite all the violence and shootings and drug dealing happening around us, my mother worked hard to keep us on the straight and narrow, insisting that we focus on our education, getting good grades in school above all else. But my mother's plan would not work out the way she had envisioned it. A little over 2 years later, while attending Brooklyn Technical High School, I saw a classmate playing chess. I was always good at board games, so I challenged him, and he completely demolished me. I couldn't understand why that had happened until a short time later, I happened to see a book on chess in the school library. I had known that there were books on chess, so I checked it out of the library, went home, studied it cover to cover, and returned to school to challenge my friend. He crushed me again. Turns out he had read that book and a bunch of other books. However, the fire had been lit, and I started checking more books out of the library and begging my dad, who we visited on the weekends, to buy me even more books. And I went to the parks in Brooklyn, where the hustlers would play for money while they played music and distracted you by talking trash the whole time. Not a day went by when I wasn't playing, studying, thinking about, or dreaming of chess. My mother didn't take too kindly to this obsession. To her, she had not made all those sacrifices for me to waste all my time and energy on a stupid board game. When I proudly brought home a certificate that showed that I had been officially awarded the title of chess master by the U.S. Chess Federation for my excellent performance in chess tournaments, she stared at it and asked in Jamaican patois, "Where the money there?" Where is the money? She wanted us to have dream jobs, doctors, lawyers, accountants, engineers, college professors, jobs that were respectable, jobs that she could understand, jobs that she herself, with her limited educational opportunities, did not have the credentials to be hired for. I understood what my mother wanted, so I stayed in school, went to college and studied electrical engineering. And when that got too intense and got in the way of my chess studies, I switched to becoming an English major. How hard could that be? I speak English. But I kept chasing my ultimate dream of trying to become a grandmaster at chess. Grandmaster is the highest title you can have. But it wasn't so easy. I had started at 14 years old, when most future grandmasters start at 6, 7, or 8. Learning chess is like learning a language. It's easier to pick up when you're young, so I had major gaps to fill. But I didn't care that the grandmasters that I had read about and wanted so much to be had started at a much younger age than I had. I wanted nothing more than to be really good at this game. So while I was trying to stay awake in my college classes, I was thinking about chess. When I needed some money, I got a job teaching chess. When life got real and there wasn't enough time in the day to study chess, to work, and to finish up my college degree, I decided to go to school part-time, taking 1 or 2 classes a semester. My mother didn't complain too much because she could see that teaching chess was actually making me decent money. And by then I was 20, 21 years old, and she really couldn't and really didn't want to tell me what to do. It would take me over 10 years to finally achieve my dream. I saved up what little resources I had to take trips to play in international chess tournaments. I made a lot of mistakes, lost many big games. But along the way, I learned that making mistakes and losing were both a part of the process. That for every great destination, it's the journey that gives it real value. Slowly, I got good enough to start beating top players, and then to start beating them consistently. And finally, in 1999, at the ripe age of 33, I won the game that made me the first African-American grandmaster in the history of chess. There is an idea in chess called retrograde analysis, or backward thinking. It means that in order to understand the past or the present, you must first know the future. A simple example is pregnancy. If a woman becomes pregnant, she's unable to know until weeks later when the signs start to show it, or a pregnancy test reveals it. Life can often be like that. About a year after my daughter was born, I had this sudden feeling of anger and resentment towards my mother that I had not felt in many years. I could not understand how she could have left me back in Jamaica. I could never even imagine leaving my little girl behind for 10 months, much less 10 years. I couldn't shake the feeling. So I called her on the phone and confronted and challenged her to explain how she could have done this. I heard a long sigh on the other end. She paused and proceeded to explain that she obviously hadn't wanted to leave us behind, but that she had felt that she had to. She had wanted more than anything for us to have the chances she never did. As she spoke, as we both became emotional to the point of tears, I realized that while I had been feeling sorry for myself for somehow being abandoned, it was actually she who had had to suffer. She had to live for all those years without her babies, had to miss out on all the beautiful moments of being able to watch us grow and change and become little people with interesting and funny personalities and opinions. I had never thought about, nor could I have truly understood her pain and loneliness if I hadn't time traveled 25 years into the future and had a child of my own. Today, your future awaits. For those of you proud graduates, this day is a new chapter in your story. In 25 years, you will look back to see how the story played out. You will come to understand the sacrifices made by the folks who helped you to get here. I can give you this advice. The things you don't quite understand now, you will. The things you think you know will look very different with the passage of time. The emotional baggage or scars you may have, do your future self a favor and start trying to let them go now. It may or may not help you get there any faster, but it will make the journey a bit lighter, a bit easier to handle. You get to dream dreams your parents may not have thought were even possible. Dreams that to them may not even make any sense. That's okay. They'll catch on. Today, if you walk into my mother's house, she will proudly show you the newspaper articles about her son, the chess grand master. She may not be able to explain exactly what that is, but she will say the words with pride. She tells me time and time again that she's proud of me, not just because of what I accomplished, but because I worked so hard to achieve the dream that I believed in. And I tell her time and time again that I am ever so grateful that she showed me by her shining example what it means to focus on your dream no matter what the obstacles that stand in your way, that you have to make sacrifices and take chances to get what you really desire. Graduates, you have proven that you can do the work to achieve your dream. You proved it to your professors, you proved it to your fellow classmates, you proved it to your parents, but most important of all, you proved it to yourself. The hard work you put in to walk across this stage with a diploma in hand shows to everyone that you have the strength, the fortitude, the resiliency, and the determination to get the job done. You will forever share this day with your classmates, your professors, your deans, your parents, your family, and friends. However long it took for you to get here doesn't matter. Whether you worked your tail off to get it done in 2, 3, or 4 years, or 4 months, I heard. Or you took the slow boat, like some of us, because life had something to say. You made it. You can tell the world, checkmate. Today, one game ends and another begins. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you.
I'm just thinking, Maurice, that your mother must be really proud of that title, Grand Master. I'm wondering if we can change my title to like Grand Master at Western Governors University. I think I may have many, many years of chess playing before I'm awarded that. That is incredible. Thank you again, Maurice. Let's give him another round of applause. Thank you too, Maurice, for reminding each and every one of us here today that sometimes the lessons to be learned from prior experiences aren't learned until many years, if not many decades into the future. I'm reminded too of Daniel's remark to often look back with a great deal of gratitude for all those experiences that you've had that have brought you to this point in your life. It is certainly hard to understand all the things that you may have experienced, but certainly what I do know is that having been now at this point, that the direction that you're headed and the life for you and also your families and all those that come behind you, it is now heading in a direction that is now better than it was before. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being an inspiration to all of us at WGU. It is truly an honor and a privilege to be with you. And now our Chief Academic Officer and Provost, Dr. Courtney Hills Macbeth, will confer degrees.
Scott, I'd like to change my title to Chief Grandmaster Provost, if that's okay. It's great to be with you. It's an honor to sit on this stage because we get to look at every one of your faces. And before I confer the degrees, I just want each of you to think about that moment or moments during your educational journey with us at WGU where you thought that you wanted to quit. Guess what? You didn't, and you made it here. Such a remarkable thing to see. We proudly recognize each of our master's graduates, master's degree graduates who wear a hood bearing the color of their discipline. Would the candidates for master's degrees and educator endorsements please rise if you're able? Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you a master's degree or endorsement you have earned, to include the Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of Science, or Educator endorsement, with all the rights and privileges hereto appertaining. Please be seated for a moment. Would all those here today earning a bachelor's degree please stand? Upon the favorable recommendation of our faculty and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and member governors of Western Governors University, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degree or endorsement you have earned with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. You may now move the tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard. Congratulations and welcome to the global community of college graduates. And now we will individually recognize each of our fantastic graduates. Dr. Keith Smith, will you please come to the lectern, followed by Dr. Stacy Ludwig Johnson. Dr. Keith Smith is the Senior Vice President and Executive Dean of our Michael O. Leavitt School of Health, and Dr. Stacy Ludwig Johnson is Senior Vice President and Executive Dean of our School of Education. Dr. Smith.
Thank you. And good morning, Cincinnati, and thank you for Jack Ruby's Steakhouse and Piano Bar. It's an amazing place to go there tonight. You'll enjoy it. I think I'm going to like to go for quasi-master of the School of Health. That might work. Quasi, not grand. What a privilege it is to be with you here today. And folks, you might be comforted to know that if you have an injury or an ailment, there are all sorts of nurses, nurse practitioners, health professionals. We got it all. We got it all here. It really is a privilege. To graduates of the Leavitt School of Health, you are at the forefront of effective, equitable, compassionate care. You put heart and skill into your patients and the families of those patients that you interact with every day. And for that selfless work, we thank you and we congratulate you. There's a personal aspect of this for me. I have 3 kids. Daughter, son, daughter. I have the dubious, horrific experience of having 2 daughters both hit by cars while walking. My youngest daughter was right in front of me when it happened. She was walking across the road to talk to me. As I held her and held her bleeding leg and went through that experience of weeks, from EMTs to nurses to orthopedic surgeons, to charge nurses, to folks in the financial department, every step of the way, people just like you graduates made a difference in my daughter's life, both my daughter's lives, in our family's life. I believe that work is sacred, but there's something very special about the educators who are graduating today and about you health professionals that are graduating today, and that you have a calling. You have a calling to educate, to heal, to nurture, and that's something very special. So congratulations, there are greater things that await you. Will the graduates from the Michael Leavitt School of Health, starting with the first row, please come forward at the direction of the marshals to be recognized individually.
Ada Chen.
Jessica Robbins.
Renee Couvrez.
Abby Chen.
Taylor Lind.
Katie Harris.
Taylor Reeves.
Madison Blake Jensen.
Jessica Francis.
Gina Mellis.
Samantha Anderson.
Kelly Hopkins.
Stormy Owen.
Pamela Ferris.
Natalie Watkins.
Maria Duenas.
Tiara Jones.
Donna Bradley.
Jennifer Busolato.
Carla Yor.
Amber McCoy.
Brigitte Marie Williams.
Scheider Solis.
Christina Cox.
Beth Walker.
Kelly Schubert.
Mavis Everidge.
Jessica Tupper Moss.
Amanda Kenny.
Sherjan Solis.
John Murphy.
Tamara Benoit Jean.
Brandon Spratt.
Burgundy Curry.
Rebecca Anderson.
Ashley Cox.
Allison Randall.
McKay Goff.
Harbati Moore Persaud.
Joseph Randall.
Kayla DeVore.
Nadej Sanon.
Charisse Pittman.
Shanice Pace.
Mary Rippey.
Ravindra Kumar.
Colette Tapang.
Amira Lawrence.
Vonda Ramsey.
Emily Moore.
Jasmine Bridges.
Alicia Haragos.
Dana Mahan.
Grady Munchell.
Heaven Corey.
Amy Sargent.
Heidi Wasan Kaban.
Maybe Malikwa.
Cassandra Moses.
Anna Snavalley.
Michelle Del Rosario.
Josie Harrell.
Brooke Schwartz.
Jessica Meredith.
Evan Broomfield.
Haley McRae.
Jennifer Bougua.
Olivia Burris.
Caroline Rath.
Jamie Sophia Tubal.
Oboliti Yakob.
JC Jacob Penangadan.
Shelby Jones.
Luke Kern.
Hope Black Waller.
Melissa Rose.
Tiffany Kane.
Melissa Trombino.
Rebecca Zuniga.
Kelsey Friedman.
John Bauman.
Tamara Smith.
Taylor Milstead.
Jordan Lunger.
Joelle Nicole Leveda Corrine McKnight.
Diana Ansa Mensa.
Jessica Williams.
Willa Nicole Linden.
Hannah Byers.
Jennifer Bray.
Brandy Badgett.
Andrea Rose.
Sherry Grady.
Angela Moser.
Alexis Barkman.
Veronica Avalos.
Lakitha Fields.
Jamie Bowman Carroll.
Jessica Jackson.
Rhoda Galanato.
Vince Kennedy.
Joanne Lucinda Lawrence.
Christian Weimer.
Caitlin Bryant.
Selena Tao.
Shelley Stiles.
Caitlin Palm.
John Oscar.
Megan Dolan.
Amy Offerman.
Hamisha Clark.
Erica Novak.
Peter Corin.
Anna Jones.
Carla Hinton.
Tiffany Croissant.
Marissa McGinn.
Kirsten Dunaway.
Danae Dorman.
Zanetta Works.
Melody Valdez.
Grace Ziegler.
Narina Moreno.
Christine Hinshaw.
Ebony Curtis.
Moon Muhammad.
Tiffany Grieg.
Mahala Largent.
Marlene Martinez Calderon.
Madison Gerdo.
Jamise Miller.
Lexi Feist.
Megan Dubrowski.
Corima Morel Torrado.
Alicia Matthew.
Richard Burke.
Shelby Helmick.
Jennifer Gibson.
Anne Marie Thomas.
Amber Hummel Bernard.
Sharissa Jones.
Alyssa Wooden.
Rayshawn Brown.
Romana Madimu.
Shalane Carey.
Tiffany Melvin.
Alicia Tankersley.
Haley Depew.
Patty Hernandez.
Chrissy Vadnais.
Stephanie Miller.
Jessica Kennedy.
Stephanie Dowdy.
Catherine Maldonado Ortiz.
Latasha Gills.
Michaela Chambers.
Raul Gudina.
Jessica Jackson.
Tanaya Drummer.
Deanna Mitchell.
Megan Wilson Rogers.
Uluwatosin Aluko.
Linda Itambi.
Taryn Riddle.
Otilia Wargayo.
Laurel Goodpaster.
Sophia Mumburu.
Gina Young.
Carmen Ikem.
Tenzing Palmo.
Itohan Ianbor.
Pamela White.
Jocelyn Garcia.
Laura Boache.
Ashley Morgan.
Tanisha Scott.
Wani Mae Scott Shaw.
Alexia General.
Tiffany East.
Evelyn Opoku.
Mary Teresa Nine.
Mazia Alawi.
Mydria Wood.
Lorena Manning.
Sarah Ramirez.
Amani Wilcox. Humera Samreen. Sharelle Tarrant. Congratulations to our graduates from the Michael O. Leavitt School of Health.
How's everyone in the School of Education feeling? Are you ready for this? All right. Well, today, as we celebrate your achievements, I'm reminded of a powerful quote by Orville Wright. If we worked on the assumption that what is accepted as true really is true, then there would be no hope for advance. These words resonate deeply with the essence of your role as educators. You're more than just conveyors of knowledge. You're torchbearers of curiosity, champions of critical thinking, and architects of exploration. Each of you has the profound opportunity to impact the lives of countless students. It's estimated that each one of you will impact 3,000 students. So today, collectively in this room, you will influence 1.4 million young minds. As you enter your classrooms, remember the incredible responsibility and privilege that comes with being an educator. You hold the key to unlocking limitless potential in each and every student. Now, with great pride, I invite the graduates of the School of Education to rise, starting with the first row, to come forward as directed by the marshals so that we can individually recognize each of you. Thank you.
Haley Hyde.
Destiny Tyson.
Congratulations, graduate.
Catherine Seep.
Sierra Saylor.
Elizabeth Cheslin Carroll Kelly.
Zainab Abdullahi.
Chantel Regan.
Melissa Losada.
Sarah Moore.
Joe Hotiller.
Cynthia Sherman.
Jessica Rinzi.
Harry Watson.
Joyce Pickering.
Isaac McCoy.
Tucker Sutton.
Livy Jumper.
Bianca Jones.
Daniel Baker.
Cassandra Ramirez.
Jennifer Law.
Amanda Braxton.
Kendra Holbrook.
Heather Reinhardt.
Sharon Tierfelder.
Naomi Davis.
Jennifer Green.
Nathan Flack.
Devasha Caldwell.
Annie Doss.
Rima Abadallah.
Tiffany Helton.
Haley Cook.
Brooklyn McCaskill.
Lori Cusack.
Sauda Ali.
Lachey Justice.
Abby Dixon.
Jade Bartlett.
Haley Beswick.
Amber Brungard.
Stephanie Anderson.
Callista Carson.
Lauren Reel.
Emily Perkins.
Alexa George.
Larissa Elliott.
Lisa Stacy.
Ashley Grant.
Delaney Cottrell.
Heather Schaff.
Katie Smith.
Marie Bicey.
James Bynum.
Elena Kissinger.
Lauren Sager.
Amanda Stafford.
Danielle Armstrong.
Christina Hoffman.
Aaron Tillman.
Asia Nathan.
Mariah Powers.
Kimberly Grennan.
Stacy Woodyard.
Khalil Roy.
Seth Blake.
Amy Nordstrom.
Nicole Farrell.
Patricia Creel.
Scott Nordstrom.
Sarah Wheeler.
Ashley Locker.
John David Reed III.
Stephanie Pisto.
Haley Herrick.
Austin DeHaven.
Christopher Faulkner.
Elizabeth Horton.
Melissa Reed.
Kira Paycheck.
Beverly Adamson.
Miriam Dardavosky.
Stacy Becker.
Jennifer Mataney.
Ricardo Squires.
Caroline B. Miller.
Aria Freeman.
Alyssa Rushing.
Morgan Calzadilla.
Samantha Jimenez Santa Cruz.
Laura Bowman.
Emily North Clapham.
Brandy Welp.
Nina Martin.
Kat Johnson.
Emily Wire.
Melissa Kiefer.
Heather McKinley.
Angela Goulet.
Ashley Fivecoat.
Rachel Nelson.
Danitra Ransom.
Allison Wyatt.
Kayla Marquez.
Paul Frazee.
Jessica Draper.
Mary Wainandi.
Tiffany Dwarian.
Amanda Fowler.
Christina Pruitt.
Christina Sosa.
Joshua Bevel.
Amber Hovat.
Cassidy Denny.
Alejandra Govia.
Vanessa Bohr.
Christy Powers.
Camila Lopez Medina.
Jessica Gregory.
Allison Cogswell Page.
Lisa Likens.
Stephen Weir II.
Lena Basat.
Amy Sullivan.
Julie Gadd.
Leah Blevins.
Grace Crosby.
Victoria Odai Atsim.
Ashley Lambing.
Casey Williams.
Emily Vera Estrada.
Maisha Little.
Kristen Yawn.
Brandon Heron.
Allison Harris.
Jennifer Charles.
Shaylee Littner.
Jonathan Frank.
Kara Fitzcorbett.
Aaron Molina.
Constance DeQuire.
Zaria Jakes.
Nikki Wolf.
Kaylee McClure.
Megan Stepp.
Shanicia McRae.
Emily Roberts.
Catherine Ostrowski.
David Cooper.
Esma Al-Saidi.
Lauren Frederick.
Callie Reese.
Madeline Simcox.
Caitlin Gleason.
Lauren Estrada.
Dave McDonald.
Lauren Bebout.
Hannah Shannon.
Luz Dominguez.
Maggie Bodani.
Kristen Six.
Kyler Love.
Kiera Berry.
Heather Arredondo.
Nadie Cron.
Krista Peterson Marler.
Hakeem Walton.
Teresa Heckman.
Angela Zargar.
Chelsea McFarland.
Sarah Bose.
Yovanka Mijic.
Cameron York.
Carissa Garcia.
Haley Semmel.
Caitlin Love.
John Schwachter.
Alexandria Deck.
Desiree Blanchard.
Kristen Shield.
Jody Barton.
Ashley Mixon.
Destiny Mill.
Kirsty Hills.
Cassandra Ackerson.
Adelina Schockert.
Genesis Rojas.
Rebecca Bulak.
Alicia Hawk.
Kiki Yang.
Megan Wilson.
Sarah Halter.
Brooke Leidy.
Brooke Whitney.
Caleb Killingsworth.
Becca Hartman.
Brianna Matthews.
Austin Thompson.
Cassandra Vargas.
April Johnson.
Raya Bogan.
Bailey Atkins.
Jennifer Visnovitz.
Cody Dean Whitaker.
Corey Lynn Jenasek. Candace Shands.
Sadie Flum.
Lisa Celeste Fung.
Bruce Griever.
Abigail Smeltzer.
Anna Hopkins.
Kimberly Moss.
Cameron Brown.
Katie Morris.
Lisa Osdiro.
Melissa Toledo Arazo.
Congratulations, graduate.
Amanda Rowland.
Elizabeth Butler.
Carmen Woods.
Morgan Anderson.
Allison Murphy.
Natasha Brown.
John Harris.
Nathan James.
Christina Amiot.
Constance Weinstock.
Ashley Zachary.
Mackenzie Bush.
Ashley Jones.
Ashley Dowdle.
Ashley Eden.
Lindsay Sheritz.
Michaela Hansen.
Jennifer Schumacher.
Lauren Pennington.
Leanne Mons.
Amy Flores.
Katarina Blondette.
Tiffany Spencer.
Samantha Brooke Sanderson.
Sarah Finn.
Madeline Botiades.
Brianna Brown.
Meredith Cleghorn.
Allison McCormick.
Carrie Thomason.
Alethea Ward.
Kirsten Hart.
Mishaila Fleming.
Kimberly Walls.
Crystal Stephanie.
Gabriella Madison.
Michelle Moore.
Stanley Bryant.
Michelle Roberts.
Mandy Henderson.
Amanda Matheson.
Krista Dennison.
Whitney Haas.
Michelle Maybe.
Jordan Gameau.
Carrie Kern.
Christina Cree.
Jacob Cochran.
Gabrielle Towns.
Elliot Tedquist.
Isabella Garbasic.
Nikki Slam.
Megan Reese.
Emily McNamara.
Taylor Gilbert.
Brittany Oni.
Andy Wallingsford.
May Rennick.
Laura Day.
Rachel Stutz.
Jacqueline Hallett.
Jenna Bush Taft.
Diamond Sabry.
Centina Boswell.
Nicole Henry.
Selena Calderon.
Sydney Allison Saunders.
Victoria Sprouse.
Ashlyn Tucker.
Aaron Murphy.
Harley Croft.
Ashley Martin.
Terry Murphy.
Jemmy Osario.
Amaryllis Marsh.
Carissa Reed.
Elizabeth Davis.
Courtney Bellamy.
John Beal.
Amanda Allison.
Bethany Luciano.
Haley Balsimo.
Lindsay Wiltsey.
Kirby Rubel.
Sherry Beal.
Rachel Sprague.
Sarah Spurka.
Catherine Dempsey.
Jessica Barclay.
Haley Newton.
Lisa Rickman.
Christy Young.
Evelyn White.
Allison Beach.
Brittany Blackbird.
Caitlin Reeves.
Lindsay Ross.
Brittany Robinson.
Tiffany Neal.
Haley Essenmacher.
Kimberly Hayes.
Morgan Savant.
Rachel Scott.
Sarah Karn.
Catherine Liebert.
Ashley Carter.
Rebecca Bigelow.
Emily Snell.
Nia Hurd.
Josh Bernanke.
Stephanie Koser.
Christina Hall.
Kayla Abram.
Janelle Roots.
Michael Dominguez.
Kelsey Tigrett.
Hannah Golden.
Kendra Green.
Jamie Carpenter Donahue.
Hannah Alloway.
Elizabeth Johnson.
Kelly Plensky.
Scott Gardner.
Ramonita Nunez.
Letha Edwards.
Pamela Lynch.
Megan Cleaner.
Braxtony Henna.
Miranda Henderson.
Belmira Tatarovic.
Brianne Rowden.
Amy Allen.
Lacey Pate.
Alicia Dudosky.
Maverick Dragon.
Richard Adams.
Chloe Anderson.
Lauren Kulas.
Congratulations, graduates.
Selena Chafin.
Brianna McDaniel.
David Poindexter.
Kendra Marie Rodriguez.
Amber Paul.
Lisa Crowley.
Alexis Collins.
Jessica Alsade.
John Heddles.
Alexandria Strain.
Karen Crace.
Sarah Avenate.
Eden Zan.
Cassidy Simon.
Renee Hall. Ashlyn Browning. Janice Coney. Laurel Wentz. Selena Scott. Amanda Schutte.
Sarah Matzel.
Tasha Anger.
Danielle Bluel.
Megan Cole.
Andrea Clay. Dharma Harris.
Kaylin Shaw.
Andrea Clay.
Abigail Watson.
Katie Sims.
Danielle Bluel.
Talitha Moore.
Ann Castillo.
Sierra Green.
Sabria Ricketts.
Ashley Rose Smith.
Tiffany Haywood.
Rebecca Sebastian.
Chelsea Wellington.
Lauren Haar.
Itzel Marietta.
Stephanie Hall. Congratulations to our graduates from the School of Education.
Congratulations, graduates. Let's give them one more round of applause. I'd like to take this moment to recognize and thank the graduates wearing blue and gold philanthropy cords today for their generosity and support for other students and WGU's fellow Night Owl Scholarship. Philanthropy cords are not only a physical symbol of a graduate's commitment to WGU, but they also support a legacy that will last for generations to come. Thanks to the incredible support of these alumni and thousands of alumni before them, more than $278,000 has been raised for the Fellow Night Owl Scholarship, which has helped 268 students cross the finish line to graduation. Thank you for your support in helping your fellow Night Owls succeed. Now remember, you're an owl for life, joining an ever-growing alumni network of 330,000 graduates. As our most recent graduates, you can find support when you network with fellow alumni and in turn offer your mentoring support to other alumni and current students. We also welcome you to explore lifelong career resources and alumni benefits at wgu.edu/alumni. Know this, the entire WGU community, we are ready and stand with you and champion your success. We celebrate your achievements every step of the way. As I stand here, I'm inspired to know that the degree that you have earned at WGU will create new pathways to opportunity. Your WGU education isn't just teaching you knowledge or providing you knowledge to succeed in your careers. It's providing you how to be human, to live and thrive in a world that desperately needs your uniqueness. As legendary Cincinnati Reds outfielder Pete Rose once said, baseball is an individual game, but it should never be a personal game. The same is true of life. Your individual accomplishments enable you to selflessly inspire those around you so that each of us becomes a better version of ourselves. Now I ask, who will you lift? And how will you use your experiences to make the team around you better? And I urge you, as you continue your journey, to reach back, give others the same chances that helped you succeed. Identify meaningful ways to contribute to your communities and help us create a brighter pathway for future generations. At WGU, we have a commitment to serving and uplifting our communities. I challenge you to make that same commitment. The world needs you more than ever. You've proven you can do hard things at just the right time, because the world is full of hard things that still need to be done. As we close today, I hope you will take a moment to reflect on the pride you felt during this ceremony. Thank you for letting us be a part of it. Thank you for letting us be part of your educational journey and to celebrate with you. You will leave this ceremony as a part of the WGU family. WGU will always be a part of you, and you will always be a part of WGU. Our commencement is nearing the end, and we'll ask you to follow the direction of the marshals to exit. But before we do that, I'm going to ask some help from our team here on the stage. Would you first please stand? WGU faculty instructors, please stand. If you are a family member or a friend in the audience, please stand. And I've seen this decibel meter over here in the corner speaking to me during this entire commencement saying, I want to have all of us standing express our deep appreciation for you and all of our pride in all the things that you've accomplished. So let's send them out with an incredible round of applause and cheers for the incredible contributions they made. We salute you. We salute you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. Know that we're all with you. Thank you.
Especially for you, something that both of us have always wanted to do. Waited so long, waited so long, waited so long, waited so long. I'm gonna take you on a trip so far from here. I got 2 tickets in my pocket now, baby. We'll disappear. You know why? Waited so long, waited so long, waited so long, waited so long. I got 2 tickets to paradise. Won't you pack your bags and leave tonight? I got 2 tickets to paradise. I got 2 tickets to paradise. that's true. That's what I like about you. That's what I like about you. That's what I like about you. Wow. That's what I like about you. That's what I like about you. That's what I like about you. That's what I like about you, baby. That's what I like about you.